Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope your Saturday is going well. If you're watching this, thank you for watching it. I don't take that lightly. I appreciate every view and every like, every subscription. Whatever the case may be. It looks like the the whole world is transitioning to a subscription type model, so you might as well jump on board while you can. Nevertheless, today I wanted to talk about the peace of God. I was in the store earlier today, and I was having a conversation with a young woman, and she was talking about how we were kind of joking around a little bit about what's going on in the world, and we came to that point because it was a situation about one of the cash registers not working, and she was making a joke about how people don't want to work, and then I commented on that comment, and so we kind of had a little bit thing going back and forth, and as our conversation deepened, the jokes kind of switched to her losing her some of her benefits that her and her children have been receiving. We kind of touched base on this particular administration that we have in place right now, to where some of the benefits that she's have been receiving in the past have now been cut. And because of those benefits have been cut out of her life, she's having a hard time and a difficult time adjusting, her home life, because now, working at the grocery store, which is her full-time job, and she gets 40 hours out of the grocery store. Now she's having to adjust and do other things in order to help try in the best way that she can offset the now missing benefits that she no longer will receive. And then, without getting into the semantics as to what type of benefits she's receiving, I mean, you can probably kind of figure it out on your own. But nevertheless, one of the difficult parts about the conversation that we were having is that with her being a single mother, and now having to take on more hours of working and adjusting and trying to find, other ways and means to get some income. Now, she feels as if, and I understand it as well, that her life has now kind of just been altered to a point to where everything in this particular moment, in this season, feels and seems like out of whack, out of alignment, and difficult to navigate because, what she used to rely on now is no longer there. And as we were having that conversation, I mean, I can see, I can understand, because even in my own life, no, I may not be receiving the same type of benefits that she's receiving, but there have been and there are things that I rely on a daily basis, of it being there, and God forbid that any day, in any given moment, that the things that I rely on are no longer there and that are stripped from me, then how would I adjust to those particular things? How would my life look, my vision, my outlook on life look, if those things that I count on every single day with being there without having to necessarily think about them every day, even though I rely on them every day, and one day all of a sudden they're no longer there? And so I was just thinking about how in depth that is, with having your life, what could feel like and seem like it's being uprooted in a particular moment, because of something being pulled away from you. And if you really think about it, in a lot of our lives, that's really, and I hate to say this, not hate to say it, but it's a pull for me to say it, because you don't necessarily know the in-depth detail of an individual's life, but in a lot of our lives, sometimes we need that thing pulled from us. Yeah. And yeah, I'm thinking, having flashbacks in my own life, where there have been moments and things and people, and even people that I've counted on and relied on, and then now all of a sudden, one day that thing or that person is no longer there, and now I'm left to adjust. I'm left to what what feels like and seems like in that particular moment, all, chaotic and craziness, breaking loose and disruption and just turmoil, and just trouble. And you know what? Honestly, you do feel that for a moment, you know? So you'll feel that for probably a couple days. You'll feel that for some weeks. You'll feel that for some months. When we are faced with something that's difficult and a challenge seems so big and so gigantic and so magnified in a particular moment, probably because in that moment it probably is. In that particular moment, that's just how we feel. That's a natural reaction. So I'm not on here to say that when those things that we rely on and that we love to have, on a daily basis, or just in our lives in general, we don't not even something that we rely on every single day, but just something that we're just so used to and we're accustomed to being there. And then now all of a sudden, one day when it's no longer there, then how do we react? How do we respond? How do we respond when we're so used to having something and then all of a sudden that thing is no longer there and it's taken away? Man, I mean, that could cause franticness. It can just cause anxiety to the highest level. It can cause, depression. One thing that going back to my store conversation earlier, one thing that I enjoyed about it is that we were both able to laugh. Man, I'm telling you, wow. Even as something as serious that what she was dealing with, we were able to find some type of laughter in it, because what I would understood in that moment is that the peace of God, when the Bible tells us that the peace of God surpasses all of our understanding, that's exactly what it's saying. Man, that's good. That's exactly what it's saying, and that's exactly what it means. The peace that surpasses all understanding. Why? Because our minds, when we think about the things and the way that our lives are functioning and the way that we go about our daily tasks and our daily responsibilities, we're used to things being aligned and done a certain way. And the moment those things are not aligned and done a certain way and something seems off and something's thrown off, do you know there are some people that if everything is not going right in their day is just gone to chaos, and it's like a bomb exploded, when to you it seems like something that when something happens to them, it's small, but to them it could be, it doesn't matter how small it may seem to you, it could be as big as an explosive bomb. And they could have done 10 things out of the day that was good, but that one thing that went wrong, and now their whole day has been just shattered. Their whole day has been miserable. Their whole day has been just eroded to shame. And I work very close with somebody who's kind of like that. And it's like you want to be able to have some level of understanding as to like what causes that particular reaction. But it's like, you know what? It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Yes, something has gone wrong. Yes, something may be going wrong. Hey, guess what? If we keep on living, as long as we keep on living, I don't mean to make light of it, but something's going to go wrong. Everything in this life ain't going to be perfect. It ain't going to be perfect. I used to, at one point in my life, used to always strive for perfection. It didn't matter what I did. I would want to do it perfect. And if I didn't, I'd just be so upset and so angry. Why? Because it wasn't done perfect. But you know what? It don't gotta be. It doesn't have to be. We don't learn off of perfection. You and I, we learn when something goes wrong. Why? Because now it gives our brains, our minds, our hearts, our spirits an opportunity to adjust, to take a step back, to come back, go back to the drawing board, to rewrite something, erase it, scratch it out, throw it away, do it over, make adjustments, write it back in, pencil it in, pen it in, type it down, Write it down, write the vision, make it plain. It gives us an opportunity to redo a thing. It gives us an opportunity to have a moment in time to reflect, okay, I lost these benefits. Yes, my children are affected. Yes, my children will be impacted by this. But God, what are you doing in me now? What we going to do about it now? Yep, that's happened. I'm sad. I'm tired. I'm hurt. I'm disgusted. I'm angry. I can blame the administration. I can blame this person. I can blame that person. But what am I going to do now? What is it for me to do that's going to help impact and better my family moving forward? Are we going to fall because of our benefits are gone? Are we going to collapse as a mother? Is she going to give up and lose hope and lose the fight in front of her children? No, you got to keep fighting. You got to keep going. You got to keep pushing. Why? Because tomorrow we're going to get a little bit better. The day after tomorrow, we're going to get a little bit better. And then the days after that, we're going to get even better. The benefits are going to be restored. Our minds are going to be restored. Our vision is going to be expanded. Our bank accounts are going to be enlarged. Our resources are going to be just tremendous. Our reach is going to be in an abundance. Our impact is going to be so heavy. And now this is an opportunity in a moment that she can teach her children, okay, this is how you adjust in life. Y'all, in this life, everything ain't gonna be promised. Everything ain't gonna be given to you. Everything ain't gonna be handed to you. But you know what? That's okay. When something don't go your way, this is how you adjust. This is how you bounce back. This is how you make it better. This is how you give it to God and watch God multiply the thing. Faith of a mustard seed. I'm going to give him this mustard seed and watch him move the mountain. Which in the mustard seed is the problem. Our circumstance. The thing that we can't quite get over. The thing that we've been used to. The thing that we've been accustomed to that is no longer in our lives. And now we are left with the adjustment. And folks, brothers, sisters, loved ones, friends, family, when we left with that adjustment, we not going to fall. Nope, you ain't going to fall. No, you ain't going to fall at all. You're going to bounce back. You're going to bounce back. It's going to be hard. It's going to be heavy. But you know what? Exercise your mind and your body. And your soul. Exercise it all. Work on it. Don't give up. Man, y'all don't give up. Don't give up. I'm telling you, don't give up. Why? Because it's going to be brighter days ahead. Brighter days ahead. I'm championing for you all. I love you all with the love of Christ. Thank you for watching this video. I will see and talk to you all soon. Have a blessed week. Love.